What's up, viewers? Welcome to Different Brains. I'm your host, Dunston, and you're watching The Week in Neurodiversity. Let's kick things off over in Virginia, where a counselor is looking to help children with ADHD find their superpowers.
I operate from a strength-based approach. I think that, per my story, that ADHD is a superpower, and there are things that I can do as an ADHDer that other people can't do, like juggle 2 businesses and a podcast and a marriage.
Villarreal opened ADHD counseling in the Roanoke Valley 2 years ago. Last year, he started exercise classes for kids with ADHD. The classes feature workouts and games, plus mindfulness to help kids calm down before they head home and tackle homework.
Next up, let's look at how one couple has found unique ways of coping with their Alzheimer's.
Our daughter made this jar, memory jar, is out on the table out there, where the kids put in memories of things that they've done with Grandpa.
Said, I remember the first time we went to Chuck E. Cheese and I got 400 tickets with your help so I could get a lollipop.
And when Barb needs to walk the dogs but is afraid to leave Bob alone,
New problem, needs a solution.
she gives Bob the special task of arranging stuffed animals on their bed.
Over in Kansas, a proposed reading instruction is aiming to help students with dyslexia.
The Kansas State Board of Education accepted the state's task force on dyslexia's recommendations to help meet the reading needs of students. Some of the key points: providing evidence-based approach to teaching literacy skills, requiring Kansas public schools and universities to train teachers on better instruction techniques, and screening and identifying children sooner, starting in kindergarten.
So that we can intervene before we have to remediate, because it's so much harder the older they get.
Next up, a young man who has struggled with apraxia has become a beloved mascot for his local Texas high school.
Mikey McKibben is one of just 4 other finalists in a category of Best Mascot. At 2 years old, Mikey was diagnosed with apraxia, a condition which makes it difficult for him to speak. When he wrote a letter to be considered for this mascot honor, he said, quote, "Being my school's mascot is very significant to me because it allows me to be myself without judgment. I do not have to cheer or yell like the cheerleaders because of my costume. So I have the opportunity to excite and motivate the fans to cheer for our team in a different way."
Last but not least, the National Down Syndrome Society put out an inspiring video busting myths surrounding the condition.
Well, there'll be a lot of limitations.
Are you sure about that?
They tend to do well performing only the simplest of tasks.
I am a lobbyist on Capitol Hill.
A regular life with lasting relationships.
We've been together for 14 years.
Their cognitive ceiling limits their ability to work.
I own a business.
Low muscle tone prevents any possibility of achievement in sports.
And while you're here at Different Brains, be sure to check out some of our other content, like Exploring Different Brains with Dr. Hacky Reitman and the Spectrumly Speaking podcast hosted by Becca Laurie and Dr. Catherine Cody. Well, that wraps it up for this episode. Which story caught your eye the most? Be sure to let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and remember, you keep advocating and we'll keep bringing the news.